My first experience of the menopause was from seeing my mum. I think she had it really quite tough, and I know it went on for years. She was always renowned for having a fan in every handbag. Now here I am. I've reached that age, and I must confess, I too carry a fan in every handbag for those moments, and I'm quite happy to lend it out should anyone need it. And at night, I now feel like I'm constantly doing the hokey-cokey in my bed, my legs in, out, all the night. I try and deal with these things with a bit of humour because I find it helps me personally. I don't know if any others here have seen Menopause the musical. I have, and it was actually very funny. Not because the menopause is a joke, because it isn't. I was laughing more in empathy than anything else. I actually recognised myself on that stage. But the show did a really good job of normalising a taboo subject. And when I say taboo, I mean in public or workplaces. It's easier when I speak to my girlfriends about it because it's what we're all experiencing. However, it's quite a different story when you're in a business meeting or on a train or the bus during rush hour. When you suddenly feel one of those moments coming on, it can make you feel quite anxious and fill you with absolute dread. And I know it's not just me. An ITV Tonight survey in 2016 found that a quarter of women had considered leaving their jobs because of the effects of the menopause. Fortunately, I've come to terms with dealing with it in a working environment. I now just come right out and openly say, I'm having a hot flush. But I know that not every woman feels like that and where they work. You know, they work in places where they just can't say that. A survey for BBC's Radio 4 Women's Hour last January revealed that 70% of respondents did not tell their bosses that they were experiencing these symptoms. And that is a huge number of women. We need to make workplaces more understanding of the menopause, because it really is just a fact of life, part of being a woman. The same as when you're younger and you hit puberty and your periods begin. I'm a firm believer that these facts of life shouldn't get in the way of your own life or career. We have to think about what we can do to help women navigate through these stages of life in the easiest possible way. From developing workplace measures that reduce the anxiety around talking about the menopause, to educating children and young people so the topic becomes normalised in the future. Raising awareness is one of the best ways to do this. And I'd like to join others in thanking Rachel Weiss and her work in establishing menopause cafes throughout the UK, which have allowed women to speak with others going through the exact same experience as them. And to build on this, there is more we can do to reduce the stigma around the menopause. I know this because fantastic strides have been made in the last decade towards reducing other stigmas. Mental health has gone from something we didn't talk about to a national focus. Tackling stigmas head-on and normalising them is a proven way of making things better. On the menopause, perhaps we can begin to set those wheels in motion here today. Thank you.
Thank you.